You've got this hidden superpower, an incredible, untapped resource that's behind all of your most brilliant ideas. So today, we're going to dive in and explore how you can consciously tap into the immense power of your subconscious mind to unlock what we call advanced thinking.
Come on, we've all been there, right? You're not even trying to solve a problem, you're just shampooing your hair and then bam, the perfect solution just pops into your head. Well, that is not some random fluke. That's your subconscious, and it's basically sending you a signal, showing you where your most powerful thinking actually happens.
So, what's really going on during those shower thoughts? To figure that out, we need to look beyond just basic smarts and really define the skill set we're trying to fire up here: advanced thinking.
Yeah, think of advanced thinking like your mind's C-suite. It's the boardroom where you don't just remember stuff, you analyze it, you innovate, you even think about how you think. This is what separates just knowing facts from actually connecting them in totally new ways to create something original.
Okay, so how do we get into this mental boardroom? Well, the key is to understand the two-part structure of our mind. And the best way to picture it is like an iceberg. You've got the tiny little part we all see sticking out of the water, and then you have the absolutely massive, powerful part hidden deep beneath the surface.
And just look at the difference here. That little tip of the iceberg, that's your conscious mind. It's logical, it's analytical, but honestly, its capacity is pretty limited. But underneath, whoa. That's the real powerhouse, your subconscious. It's this enormous vault holding every single memory, belief, and experience you've ever had, and it processes information at a speed that your conscious mind literally can't even imagine. But here's the thing. This hidden part of your mind isn't just some dusty old storage unit. Nope. It's an active partner, and it's constantly shaping your creativity and your thoughts. So let's pull back the curtain and see what this thing is really up to.
Okay, remember that shower idea? That's your subconscious in action. The moment you relax your conscious analytical mind, the subconscious gets to work, connecting dots you didn't even know were on the same page. This is where every single one of those aha moments comes from. It's your mind's true creative engine. Now, this is huge. The beliefs you have stored in your subconscious, they literally filter your reality. If you believe you're a great problem solver, your mind will hunt for evidence to prove it. But if you're holding on to a limiting belief, like, I'm just not smart enough, it will sabotage your best efforts every time. The takeaway here is critical. Your internal world creates your external reality.
It's just like driving a car. You don't consciously think, okay, foot on the gas, check the mirror, turn the wheel, do you? Of course not. Your subconscious automated that skill a long time ago. And that is brilliant because it frees up your conscious mind's very limited energy to focus on new stuff, on more complex challenges. So this subconscious is obviously incredibly powerful, but it kind of sounds like it's just running on autopilot, right? Well, here's the good news. You don't have to just be a passenger along for the ride. You can actually step into the cockpit, become the pilot, and learn how to consciously reprogram this whole system to work for you. I love this quote because it just nails it. Your subconscious, that's the operating system. And you get to be the programmer. Advanced thinking isn't about getting a new, better brain. It's about learning to write better code for the incredible supercomputer you already have. Okay, programmer, you say, how do I actually write this new code? Great question. Let's get practical. I'm going to give you a super simple but really powerful 4-step toolkit that you can start using today to communicate directly with your subconscious. So here's our toolkit. It's got 4 key techniques: relaxation, using affirmations, visualization, and finally, challenging your old beliefs. Let's dive right into the first one. First things first, you gotta relax. Seriously. Think of your conscious mind as this kind of grumpy, over-analytical security guard at a gate. And that guard questions everything. Well, things like meditation, or even just that sleepy, drowsy state right before you fall asleep, they calm that guard down. It allows you to bypass the gatekeeper and plant new ideas directly into the super fertile soil of your subconscious. Okay, so the gate is open, the grumpy guard is taking a break. Now what do you plant? Well, this is where affirmations come in. See, your subconscious learns through repetition. So instead of letting that negative thought, that little voice that says, I always fail, run on a loop, you have to consciously interrupt it. You have to replace it with a powerful, positive command. Now, to make these affirmations actually stick, there are 3 simple rules. First, always use the present tense. You have to act as if it's already a fact. Second, keep it positive. Focus on what you want, not what you're trying to get away from. And the most important one, you have to feel it. Emotion. That's the language your subconscious speaks.
Our third technique is visualization, and honestly, this is where things get really interesting. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between a real, actual memory and a vividly imagined one. Isn't that wild? So when you mentally rehearse your success, when you see it, hear it, and really feel it, you are literally creating a memory of an event that hasn't happened yet. Your mind will then work 24/7 to close the gap between that memory and your current reality. And finally, it's time for a little mental house cleaning. You need to start noticing those automatic negative thoughts that just pop up. And when you catch one, don't just let it slide, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this 100% true? Where's the actual evidence? Just by questioning these old, outdated beliefs, you start to strip them of their power and make room for something much, much better to grow.
So really, it all comes down to this simple but really powerful idea. Your conscious mind, that's you. You're the gardener. You're the one who chooses the seeds to plant. But it's the vast, rich soil of your subconscious that does all the heavy lifting, growing those seeds into your actual reality. So the only question left to ask is, what new seed are you going to plant today? What new goal, what new belief are you going to hand over to your mind's incredibly powerful operating system? All of this potential is already inside you right now. It's just waiting for your direction.